Welcome to Tuesday Update. Hey, we had a really good weekend here at the Feast of the Epiphany, especially that 10 o'clock Mass when we had the three kings come in and they were able to distribute the chocolates to our kids. And so that was a really nice. Thanks to the volunteers. It takes a lot of volunteers to pull that off. Thanks for what you do for our parish. This past weekend, kind of a milestone weekend. Ever since I've been here, I always track the number of hosts that we give out at every Mass. And that's a way of knowing, are we growing or are we not growing? And we're growing. But this is the first weekend since the beginning of COVID that we distributed on the weekend over 1,400 hosts outside of Christmas and Easter. So that's really good. That 1,400 hosts really represents about 75% of what we would have done 3 years ago before COVID. So we're starting to get our people back, which is beautiful, huh? And so I would really encourage it at the start of this new year. You know, if you are healthy, come on back. We really miss you. You're a big part of this parish. And we will continue to do our live streaming. We will continue to do our live streaming for those who are whose health is not good and for our homebound, okay? February 4th and 5th, it's the Jump-In Fair, our Jump-In Ministry Fair. We are fortunate to have so many people involved in ministries here, but we do need more. We've had some drop-off with COVID, some people pulled out, so we need to reload our ministries, and we're going to ask you to think about doing that. We're also going to offer some new programs in our new space. And so we need volunteers to be able to help us with that. So this Jump-In weekend is going to be good. A bunch of tables will be set up down in the parish hall, different types of ministries. We're going to invite you to come down, see if you can find a fit there to share with us. For really busy people, we just have some what we call one-time jump-ins. Maybe just help out with a single event during the course of the year. And we're going to have a table there we call the one-time table. And so come on down, see if you might be able to find something that might fit you. Now, over the past, in these coming weeks, we're going to hear from people who are involved in ministry. Last week, Frank Patience talked a little bit about, how he retired and was looking for some things to do and how he jumped in and what it's meant to him. This week, I'm going to ask Aaron Zimmer to come in and talk a little bit about leading our babysitting program in the midst of being a busy mom.
I was looking for a way to serve God in the parish. I was a little nervous about jumping in because I'm a busy mom, as most parents are. I thought, well, I'm going to be using this ministry for my 1-year-old, so I could do 1 hour a month. It sounds so little, but I've really gotten so much out of it. I think that there is definitely something for everybody. It's not too much. It's not stressful at all. It's really not, because if you are busy or you have something going on, there's somebody else who's happy to take your spot that week. You meet a lot of people in the parish, and since it's such a big parish, it's really nice to have those few familiar faces. Being new to the parish, it was really nice to be able to meet those few people, and it just grows from there. It really has just been such a blessing in my life.
Piggybacking on Aaron's comments, we are going to be having an open house for our babysitting room. We call it Our Lady of Fatima room, but we're going to have an open house. That's going to happen at 10 o'clock on January 22nd. January 22nd. We're going to invite all of our parents over who might have those 18-month-old to 3-year-old children who might want to take advantage of that babysitting room during the 10 o'clock Mass. Come on in, meet our babysitters. I'm going to come over and bless a crucifix. We're going to put a crucifix in that babysitting room, so we'll bless that. And then for any of our nursing moms, we want to show you the Elizabeth room, which we kind of got set up for any nursing moms that want to go in there, where they can watch the Mass on the screen. So think about that for any of our young couples. That's January 22nd after the 10 o'clock Mass. Come on over and see our babysitting room or Our Lady of Fatima room. Also on January 22nd, we want to invite our parishioners down to Sacred Heart Parish for the Vietnamese New Year celebration at noon. We've got 30 slots for St. Pius to get down there. And we want to try and get down there, meet some new friends, and learn a little bit about that Vietnamese tradition of a new year. So we're going to be doing that. Go to the website to register, and then once the 30 slots are filled, that'll be it. But I hope you might come down and join me and Father Russ down there. couple of programs to jumpstart your faith in 2023. That Man Is You begins this Friday. Upper Room. We're looking for some new men to join us. Give it a try. You don't have to do all the 13 weeks. Sometimes our work gets in the way, but it's basically it's breakfast, a video, and small group discussion, 6 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. on Friday morning. So go to the website to register for that. And then Father Russ is going to be leading another Catholicism 101. It's different material than he covered in the fall. That's going to begin the week of January 23rd. So you can go to the website, register for that. He's got a couple of different offerings during the course of the week in terms of times. Just a reminder, Sacred Heart Food Collection. That's this weekend. You can always drop food off during the week here or in the masses. We're always grateful for that. The following weekend, we are going to have our annual Code Blue collection, where we try to get some winter clothing for some of our homeless, Albany homeless folks. So we try to help them out a little bit. Hospitality is going to be happening this weekend after the 10 and noon masses. So we changed that. What we decided we're going to try and do is during the winter, more people attend the noon mass than the 8 a.m. mass. During the summer, more people attend the 8 a.m. Mass than they do the noon Mass. So in the winters, we'll have hospitality after the 10 and noon, and in the summer, we'll go back to 8 and 10 for hospitality. So thanks for your understanding that change. A couple of safety things. Fire extinguisher and first aid kit, 2 places. Out here in the atrium, there's a fire extinguisher and there's a first aid kit in the hub, as well as in the sacristy where Deacon Marty, Father Russ, and I vest. There's a defibrillator you can see over my right hand, or my right shoulder here. You can see the AED. That is the defibrillator if we ever need it. So those are the locations of our safety equipment here at St. Pius. Senior bingo tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Bring a friend, register online. Next Wednesday, 1 to 2, we've got a new event for our senior service project. We're going to put together some blankets to aid those in Schuyler Inn and help them. And you can just RSVP to let us know if you think you might be attending either one of those. Thought for the week. Serving others help us to heal our own grief. Serving others help us to heal our own grief. So hope you have a great week. Be thinking about how can you use your gifts and talents. Share them with your parish family here for that jump-in weekend that's coming up. That's going to be a big weekend and a very, very important weekend for our parish. See you Sunday.